and we're going to hear all about knives. You thought you were going to get news this hour? No, it's the Noname Knife Hour.
I got some news. I just
really?
I had an extremely great experience yesterday at the Lemberg household, for it, if you will, the PKT. He's the president of the Pacific Knife Throwers Association, and it's just it was great to come across such a great resource locally. This guy is a master knife thrower, one of the handful in America, and to have him so close, by it was like, you know what I mean? It's like finding like a pot of gold, like in your own backyard.
You found the actual end of the rainbow.
Yeah, and I know, like, I don't even know where to begin, basically, with my day yesterday, but it was so awesome. And I'm telling you right now, people, what you're about to hear is a revolution. At the very least, a revival. It's going to change lives.
Can you believe you're saying that about your traffic, Kathy? That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm just...
What you're about to hear is...
It's going to change your life.
Revolutionary.
It will.
Especially if you're sitting in traffic. Here you go.
Changing your lives with knives.
Henderson's Big Screen TV is our traffic sponsor. When we come back, we're going to hear all about knives ad nauseum. Go ahead, Kat.
Nice.
Yeah.
I need to thank the California Avocado Commission for helping this break happen. It means a lot.
I can stop eating guacamole anytime I want.
Karaoke!
Karaoke.
Yesterday I had the privilege, and I don't want to go so far as to say an honor, but I will, of meeting Rick Lemberg, master knife thrower. And I just want to put it out by putting, this is the website everyone should go to for reference for this segment. KnifeThrowersHallOfFame.com has all kinds of links, everything you ever need to know about knife throwing. I can get you in touch with Rick himself. He's the president of the Pacific Knife Throwers Association, which is basically the entire West Coast. He's kind of like, he's the man. And this is actually...
He's some like world record holder guy.
Oh, yeah. He's like tomahawk throwing champion, knife throwing champion. And he's actually, he was nice enough to take some time out. He's actually training for the International Knife and Tomahawk Championships. Oh. It's being held March 1st through 4th at the Tropicana Hotel and Casino in Vegas.
Now, the tomahawk is like a little axe, like an Indian, Native American axe.
Well, see, that's the first thing I learned. Like my whole perception of what was was totally wrong.
Really? What's a tomahawk?
Well, it's like a one-sided kind of blade type thing. And I have like hatchets with like two heads and a spike and all this like weird stuff. Mm-hmm. But even my concept of what a throwing knife was incorrect. Basically what I have are floaters, which are real light knives. And this guy actually, he makes, he's had these knives custom made, and he was actually nice enough to give me one of these.
He gave you that?
He gave this to me. He said, you know what? Here's your first real throwing knife. And he handed it to me. And it was so weird. Like a ray of light came out of the sky. I was like, oh.
Now, if I could...
This about his TV appearances.
I'll get to that, but I'm saying this.
I feel like I'm at a party, trapped in a corner with some guy talking about tonight. The checker's going a little too slow. I could just flick my head.
Let's start a little knife throwing posse here in the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying?
How did you use your birthday present yesterday?
Well,
you got the Tom Brown tracker knife from us last year.
I started off throwing from 12 feet, and actually...
With that knife?
With this one, the one that he gave me, or ones like it, and actually stuck my first 15 knives in a row, which he said was very unheard of. And then, of course, I missed everyone after that because I started going back and freaking out and stuff. It's like, wow, And that's the thing, I realized the importance of good equipment, too. That can't be like, that has to be like, very... Got to put that out there. Got to get the good knife throwing equipment. And Rick's got it all, man. This guy has knives all over his house, hatchets, tomahawks all over his house. And very interesting guy too, Sarah. He also, I guess what he does for a living, he does all this crazy like email stuff, or like kind of eBay stuff. And he did the Siegfried and Roy stuff. Like when I guess apparently they were going through some times or whatever. And they have a 7-foot mirrored chicken that they used to own, Siegfried and Roy. Like they auctioned off all this stuff for them.
Wait.
The dude's got a...
So Siegfried and Roy fell on hard times and had to eBay a bunch of their stuff?
I guess they were just getting rid of a bunch of stuff or whatnot.
And this guy he was the dude who... eBayer. I see.
And he's got like a... like I went to this guy's house and I was like, whoa. And I have to admit, like when I first got there, I was kind of scared because I was like, maybe this guy's just going to throw knives at me. And just whatever. But he had like a little pit dug in his backyard where I thought maybe he was, just going to drop me off and bury me. But and he's got like a stagecoach from the 1800s and stuff, like all kinds of crazy stuff. But very, very, very fascinating guy. But I want to get back to the knife throwing, and you need to get involved in this, people. And you need to spread the word. It's a family event. We were talking about earlier about kids, keeping kids out of trouble.
When can I leave this party? Is my husband ready to go yet?
Come on!
Tell us about the TV.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, hold on. Let me ask you something. What's the most incredible knife you saw yesterday? Tell us about it.
Dude, you know what? That guy must have 600 knives. I mean, it's amazing. The stuff that this guy can do, his big specialty is the obstacle course things that they do. And basically what that means is like swinging from ropes, hitting moving targets with knives. He was telling me, and I'm probably going to get these distances messed up, but there's one thing where there's like a 2-inch hole in a thing with a bell on the other side, and they have to throw the knife through the hole and hit the bell. This guy gave me a video, Sarah, of him throwing knives. Some guy did like some kind of fear thing, like dude standing there, him like throwing knives at the guy, but missing him, obviously. Just like the craziest thing. He can throw 6 knives at a time, this size. 6 12-inch knives at once. And they all stick to like pinpoint accuracy.
Brian, you're on the air.
I hear crickets.
Whatever, Brian!
I would do the crickets, but he has this big knife.
That is goddamn right.
I don't know what to do.
Please,
Hey,
just not every day.
You know what,
we
Brian?
can have it today, but just not every day.
Let me tell you something, Brian. Just because I'm trying to open the door, okay, to a new world for a lot of people. And this is the thing, like he was saying, it's kind of like a dying scene because it's not exposed, it's not brought out, it's not talked about in the public. And I'm committed to doing that! And I'm telling you, people, if you go
It's
meet
great
with Rick,
for TV, but
dude, if you meet with Rick, you will freak out, dude.
I'm already freaking out.
As far as credibility goes, Shop at Home Network, the knife show. Who was the guest knife thrower? Dude, the Shop at Home Network.
That's his TV.
You know what I'm talking about, Matt?
The home shopping.
You've never seen that?
I watched the sports guy that screams a lot. It's like, Ken Griffey Jr.
You get up 10 pounds of wheat cents, man. Yeah, that guy right there. He was
Melissa.
on that show.
Ken Griffey Jr.'s rookie card. Ken Griffey Jr.
He was with those guys.
Melissa, you're on the air.
Well, hey there, new name.
Hey, Melissa, what's going on?
Not much. Hey, I really respect your knife, love of knives. My dad makes
Damn well
knives.
better. Oh,
Nice.
I've got somebody's listening.
He makes folding knives, and he does the whole entire thing. It's a wonderful craft.
It is.
mean, he does all these inlays and stuff in the handle. I mean, really, really, they're beautiful, actually.
Melissa, and that's my whole point, is everyone's looking for something to do. We're talking about the pussy kids these days. They can't have their honor roll thing. Everyone's looking for an activity. Get the kids off drugs, out of violent video games. I'm saying knife throwing could bring this society back together. That's what I'm saying. Your kids are crazy. You want a thing you can bond with your kids, parents. Get them a knife and start throwing it. Start hucking that thing.
that is the worst advice I've
No
ever
way.
heard.
No, that's what you think. But I saw it yesterday. I saw the Lemberg family. They married over 20 years, great family, all into throwing stuff. It was awesome. I was like, man, this is like family bonding at its best. I felt like I was part of their family. I almost started crying. I was like, man, this is like the best family I've ever seen. And what ties them all together? Steel.
They
and
never
throwing the
fight
knife.
because they know death is waiting for them if they do. They try to find ways to work it out. We could all learn from them. Okay.
I'm telling you right now, people.
Sue, you're on the air.
KnifeThrowersHallOfFame.com. Go there.
We'll put it on the website.
Sue, go ahead.
Hi, Sarah. Hey, no name.
Sure.
I love you guys, but you're putting me to sleep.
Me too. I mean, yes, no, right, wrong,
Okay, we'll move
no
on.
knives. All right, thank you. No name
putting
should
her
throw
to
knives
sleep.
at Brian. Well,
Sarah, all I'm saying, I understand,
hey.
it necessarily isn't your thing. Maybe a lot of people's thing, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of people out there, and this is a call for y'all. There are people here that can help us unite, bond, and enjoy a nice, clean, healthy sport.
I do like to see you enthusiastic about things. It's nice that you have an outlet. And you're.
I'm not even getting any
knife.
support from Maddie.
Sorry.
Maddie's writing emails to his girlfriends.
I love you, man, and I'm all about the knife throwing. I'd rather go see it. I'm
have
anxious
to go
to
see
see
it.
it now. That's
The techniques.
Oh, you're so sad now.
No, it's all right.
Well, don't be sad.
A 2.5-inch target from 78 feet
That
away.
is amazing. More facts like that, and you got me. That's amazing.
You know what? I'll tell you what. This is considered the knife throwing tease. I'm encouraging everyone that's interested in this to go to KnifeThrowersHallOfFame.com. We will put a link on our website.
Listen, let me just say
We'll
this.
just say today's little introduction, okay? And if people are interested in getting into a knife throwing team and join the PKT, get in touch with Rick, and we will have regular throwing outings. I'm just putting it out there as a community, Sarah. I know a lot of radio DJs like to have their own little private lives. I'm saying, this is a party, and you're all invited.
Roland,
We're
you're
gonna
on
be
the air.
throwing knives, baby.
Hey, I got a new name for no name.
All right.
No knives. Thank you.
Throw name. Yeah, well, listen, here's what I'd like to suggest, because clearly you're really into this,
Sure.
and clearly nobody else is.
Sure.
So
That's not true.
it
Come
is
on.
true. Now, what if we did something like at our next big live show, like maybe at Marine World or something?
demonstration.
You do a demonstration. Maybe Rick comes down, does a little demonstration. I would love something like that. And by then, you'll have practiced a
You
bit.
have until July.
Yeah, you have until July to work up a little routine with or without Rick Lemberg.
Oh, no, Rick's in.
Okay, great.
Please.
He wants to do it?
And
I
Sarah has
don't
to
know.
hold a balloon with her teeth, and you have to pop it with a knife.
Okay. Dude, Rick could do that. I have no doubt that guy could do
I
that.
actually can trust Rick. I'm not going to...
What was Rick's opinion on?
or do I?
What was Rick's opinion on Gangs of New York and The Butcher?
You know what? He thought it was a great movie, but he thought the knives they were throwing were not really, they weren't
standard.
representative of what was really going on, or what you'd really throw from that time. And that guy, Rick is so intense, man, when you meet the guy. Super smart, super passionate about knife throwing. And it's just, I'm just saying, and I hopefully someone can relate to it, whatever it's about, whether baseball card trading, eating cotton, whatever you're into. It's great to come across somebody who has passion for something.
I agree with that.
And I mean,
sure.
Man.
That's why I like you so much.
But Sarah, that's the thing I'm saying. Like, I'm excited because this is something everybody can get into. This is something. I mean, all you need is invest in some throwing knives and find a
listen,
log.
I threw you.
You can do this.
I don't want to. I have no interest in it. So
your kids.
But I really don't want them throwing knives either. But thanks. It's bad enough the kid plays Halo. Listen, this summer, when and if we do Marine World again, or whatever big outdoor thing we do, we'll definitely have a demonstration.
Sure.
And I'll put it out there that Rick Lemberg, as long as his wife stands in front of me, he can throw knives at me and land them around.
I'll give you a video that he gave me of him throwing knives at this guy.
I'm just saying, it is a visual thing. I certainly appreciate your
Dude,
passion. But
6 knives at a time, people.
I'm gonna fall asleep any second.
6 knives!
I'm barely keeping my eyes open.
This is my point. You know what? This is the thing. You're right. It is boring if you've never seen it, if you've never been a part of it, and that's why I'm talking about it.
That's why we need to bring it to the people via a live
I want people to
thing.
check it out. I want people to explore it. I want people to discover it. I want it to be revitalized, and that's why I'm talking about it. You know what? Things are interesting and things are exciting that everyone knows about. But that's... If we just come here and talk about things like that, everyone knows about it. Big deal.
But that's
I'm
a
trying
very
to bring
niche
something
thing.
new to the table.
But nobody's interested. So listen, it's a niche thing. I could sit and
It
I
is
could
now.
talk about like some stupid thing that I'm into.
It is now.
No,
it is now, Sarah.
And it always will be.
No,
Nobody cares about
it's gonna
throwing
change
knives.
today.
People don't want to have
People
knives
do
thrown
care.
at them. They don't want to throw knives. They don't care.
People do care.
No.
What does
I
Rick
care.
think about the throwing star?
He's into. He's into.
Hooman, I am
I'll tell you what,
going to
Hooman.
throttle you.
He's into everything that can be thrown.
Nice.
He has. I can't believe the arsenal this guy has of throwing things. It's
Me
unbelievable.
neither. It's
How about
incredible.
grenades? Does he have any grenades?
No grenades.
right.
KnifeThrowersHallOfFame.com. People go there. Make it your new mission in life.
All right.
This was one of my New Year's resolutions. And it was so much more.
Yeah,
Sarah.
and listen, when I'm finished with my sewing classes, I'm
Sure.
going to come in and tell you guys all about it. And we're going to
You
talk.
get 20 minutes.
You get 20 minutes.
Right. We're going to talk all about all the different kinds
I'm
of
telling you,
sewing
people-
patterns and the different machines
Listen,
and the pros and
ignore
cons
Sarah.
of this machine versus that
I know
machine.
I sound like a complete lunatic right now, but it was so much more than I expected. I just thought some dude was like, yeah, I won these championships. This guy is a master, okay? And I'm telling you right now, a pot of gold is in your backyard, people. If you're into knife throwing, Rick Lemberg, seek him out. A pot of gold, that's what we have here in the Bay Area. We must exploit our knife throwing resources. Join my club, come on!
Jesus Christ, kill me.
It's unbelievable.
Let's get the traffic. Oh my, Kathy, are you awake?
Sarah.
Hello, Kathy?
Time out. Sarah, hold this and tell me you don't want to throw that
I already
thing.
held it. I don't want to throw it. Thanks. It made my hands smell like steel.
You didn't have any kind of primal urge to hug
Not
this thing
at
and hear the thunk?
all. Oh my God.
Into the dummy. Into the dummy.
Throw it into the dummy.
I might miss.
No, do it.
Michael, fix the wall.
Okay.
Oh, wait. You get to the other side of the
You
room.
know,
Get
actually-
8 feet away.
Somebody might get. All right, we have the.
Oh, no, in front of the glass.
Don't play against the glass. All right. He's standing.
Hold on.
Now it's actually interesting. We have a mannequin in here that
out of the
Hooman's.
way.
Hooman,
Jesus,
what
you're-
the f are you
Eddie,
doing?
You're a freaking idiot.
What's he doing?
You walked right in front of it.
Oh my God. All right, here we go. He's got it over his.
Oh
my God.
That was a thud.
Yeah,
What'd he do?
it fell to the ground. He didn't stick it in. Okay, now we. No, again.
Hard. Throw it hard.
Oh my! It bounced all the way back to him and almost stuck in his leg. No more.
I don't.
That's it. That's the end.
You know what? I don't think it can stick in that mannequin because it's not like wood. It's like that plastic bouncy. Dude, there's a thing on that video where he throws this knife
Okay,
and bounces
here
back.
comes
He
the
catches
traffic.
it with his bare hand.
You need a credit card. If you had a credit card, it would stick.
I could throw it into that wall. 'cause that's
Traffic
like
is
a
brought
wall.
to us by Anderson's Big Screen TVs. Go ahead, Kathy.
Alrighty. Accident in Palo Alto, northbound 101 in Embarcadero. Car off the roadway into the ice plant. Accident for the Bay Bridge eastbound, right near the San Francisco Anchorage, being cleared to the coned-off lane, which this morning is the right lane of the Bay Bridge. Southbound 101 slows out of Redwood City from Whipple out towards Woodside. Also some slow traffic northbound on the Nimitz Freeway through Oakland from 23rd out towards Broadway. The accident in Orinda, westbound 24 before Gateway as you head towards the Caldecott, cleared to the shoulder, has traffic kind of sluggish from St. Stephen's Drive. Muni, service halted on the K, L, and M lines. The overhead lines are down in the Muni Metro right near the Castro Street station, so there's no service inbound on the K, L, and M lines between West Portal and Church. Now, the outbound service will also be affected, so a bus bridge will be set up. Thanks, Maggie Lynch from Muni. Bay Bridge westbound, backed up to West Grand Avenue. Golden Gate Bridge traffic's okay. San Mateo Bridge is okay. One South Bay accident, Cupertino northbound 280 at Wolf Road. That has been cleared over to the right shoulder, and BART is running on time. Weather, morning fog and low clouds, then partly cloudy. Highs in the mid-50s and low 60s. It's 7:31. I'm Kathy. That's Bay Area traffic with Alice at 97.3.
Thank you,
know, Maddie,
Kathy. I apologize in advance.
I'm
You won't
freaking
stop.
insulted.
Is he still throwing
Kathy,
it on?
Maddie on the break's like, dude, I know this is a funny little bit, but really, it is really only appealing to a really small percentage of the listenership. It's really not that good radio. This is not a little bit, dude. This is about trying to expose.
Even the construction guys don't want to hear it.
They can't tell if we're on the air or off the air. Listen, I'm trying to expose people to something that I really believe can change people's lives. I can give them a focus, that can give them a sport.
What I said was I didn't think that you really think it's going to change lives, but you do.
This is going to change lives.
No.
Dude, you know how
He
many
just wants
people
to
are out
talk
there? No,
about it.
you're wrong. There are so many people out there right now. So many dudes that are out
Steve
there.
DiNardo, by the way, listen to this.
Yeah. There are so many dudes out there that have hatchets and knives that do throw them in their backyard, but they don't realize that there's a whole community out there for them. And that's what I'm trying to say. Why is it okay anytime there's a little community or a little niche, that has something political or has something to do with their sexuality, they get all the airtime, like, oh, they're having this fundraiser. When it comes to something as good as knife throwing, it's like shut down. It's like, oh, don't talk about that. It's boring. No, it's not.
Can I talk for 20 minutes about the Mythbusters cool place that they
You
have?
did. Goddamn, we talked to that guy for an hour about a TV show everyone's seen.
Can I talk for 20 minutes about why I love horses so much?
Yeah, at 8 o'clock. For Christ's sakes.
Oh, man.
The news is brought to you by the Shane Company.
Oh.
Just, you know what, Maddie? Don't even feel bad for him. He got his 25 minutes
I would just like to say the knife throwing...
of annoyingly bad radio.
KnifeThrowersHallOfFame.com. Go there.
Jan, you're on the air.
I am.
Yep.
Hey, man, I almost got in a car accident. The night throwing, man, I almost ran into another car. You guys are falling me asleep.
Thank you, Jan.
You know what? I'll tie this all together here.
You gotta be kidding me. Is this really our show?
I say, you know what? If they do construction, let them finish the knife stuff.
I can finish the knife stuff.
No!
Let this be the...
Please, guys, apparently I died last night and I'm in hell currently.
Okay,
This is
Sarah.
unbelievable.
They have a small window.
Is this how much the show matters to this company?
No, can I explain to you the construction real quick?
Do the construction while the morning show's on the air. Hey, do this in the afternoon, man. Don't do it now.
They have a small window of time where they have to coordinate with KCBS and Alice, and the way the
And we
walls...
lose.
And we lose, clearly.
Hold on.
The other stations can suck it.
The way
We
the
don't
walls
care.
the way the walls were built is they actually put sand in the cement, and sometimes when they drill a hole, they'll hit a bunch of sand.
They
And
don't care. They should do it overnight.
so the point is that
Yeah.
they keep missing the concrete. That's why
What?
it's going so long.
So what I'm saying, people,
Tell us.
we'll leave it at this.
Oh my God.
Knife
I'm
Throwers
sorry.
Hall
Goodbye.
of
We'll see you tomorrow.
KnifeThrowersHallOfFame.com.
Bye. Not because we're leaving, but because I'm so sure that you're leaving.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, on to some news. What was I talking about? Some kind of news?
Give us the sounder.
Jesus Christ, dude. It's
Dallas
Dallas at 97.3 FM.
It's construction at 97.3 FM.
I'm going to try to get some serious topics since we
Yeah.
have this drill in the background. I'll tell you about things that are important. Like knife throwing. PKT for life! Should we talk about something else? Like some crafts, perhaps, Sarah? Some craps? You want to hear the latest in craps innovation?
That was a joke. That was for our benefit.
I think they're listening.
I think they're just harassing us.
That was definite harassment.
Do you want to hear about the latest innovation in crafts, Sarah? Would that be more Alice-y?
I'm sorry, what? Yes. That would be very Al.
Or do you want to hear about some real news, seriously?
I like the crafts.
Want to talk about crafts? This is what's a lot cooler than knife throwing, by the way. Crafts, because, everyone's into crafts. Turd birds.
Dude.
No, you're crazy.
You think humans are scarier looking
I'm
than
sorry.
spiders.
We have a living legend on the line.
Well, unfortunately, it's time for break.
The Rick Lemberg. Rick, welcome to the show.
Hello there. How are you? Good morning.
I definitely could have used your support earlier today on the program, Rick. I was basically chastised for trying to, expose the world to knife throwing.
Yeah, but he did it for 25 minutes in the most boring manner possible.
I was driving my kids to school, so, just to tie in the whole family thing.
Thank you.
I loved it. But the one thing, Sarah, I wanted to make sure that you knew that I believe I can tie this whole show together in like 30 seconds or
Can
less.
you? Thank
Nice.
God someone can.
So, yeah, I think I can save the whole thing.
All
First of all, I want you to let you know that the only thing I love more than throwing stuff is Survivor. So, you and I, we have this psychic bond behind everything else.
I love you.
I mean, I watched every episode, and, I really believe that, I could be the new Rupert,
You could be. I think
Totally.
you could be. That's funny.
And, you remember the guy with the throwing knife who tried to, or they were trying to, there was a guy with a spear who was trying to get the pig, and, like back in episode 2 or
Sure,
something. And,
sure.
I could have hit the pig,
Oh, yeah.
I know. You could have.
I wouldn't have eaten its feet, but I could have hit it, for
Do you
sure.
think that they would let you take a knife with you as your personal item, though?
I don't know. I think one guy did have some kind of weapon once, but that was a long time back. Maybe they outruled it.
They had machetes in Marquesas, right?
Sure. Yeah, they did.
Or no, in the Amazon one.
You can always sharpen a stick, though, so you can always make up something to throw. So,
Can you?
but I was thinking a couple of quick things to tie the whole show together here.
All right.
We'll nail it all down here. And one is that you were asking about a record that could be done. And I think how many knives thrown into a California avocado?
Nice.
There you go.
Okay, fine.
That's tie-in number one.
All right.
Number two was my love of Survivor, and you now, because I know how much you love Survivor. And number three, I came up with this idea for a remake. But I just want to make sure everyone knows it's mine, because, in case there's a suit later or something, I want control of this one. Now, I love Ron Gonzalez. I'm from the South Bay, and I respect him very much. But I was thinking of between him and the lady in the casino,
Sure.
if we did a remake of Different Strokes.
Nice.
I think...
I can see why you like Rick so much. He's so much more interesting than your 25 minutes were
You know
on
what?
knife throwing
You know
this
why?
morning.
I'll tell you why. Because I was blown away by being and Rick, thanks for taking the time out again yesterday. Because I was totally blown away, and I didn't know where to begin. I didn't know which path I should go down. I didn't really know how to explain what I saw, because it is amazing. Rick's an amazing guy.
Listen,
and
if you
the
want to
talent,
really
the skill.
bring someone like Rick to the public eye, what we need to do is find a forum where they can see him in action and hear him
Sure.
speaking. So, Rick, I would like to officially invite you to one of our summer events. We're hoping it will be Marine World. I'd love a demonstration. I will even stand there with my eyes closed, sweating bullets, and you can throw knives at me.
That would be too cool, and I'll tell you, that would be a lot safer than throwing at the mannequin in the studio. That probably isn't the first thing we'd advise. But I must tell you that when No Name came out yesterday, he was unreal. I mean, they like write books about stuff that happens like this. I've been teaching lessons for years, and I've never had anyone. You remember the movie Eddie Murphy when he Coming to America, where he went into the barber shop and they snipped off his hair, and it was like, that'll be $5. This is like what it was like with No Name for me yesterday. He walks in there, it's like, well, I charge actually, to teach lessons to knife enthusiasts all the time, and I've been doing this for 22 years. I've never had anyone walk in and throw 15 consecutive knives and stick them all just because I said, here, hold it this way and step there. The guy's a natural, so,
he is glowing. You should see him right now. I've never seen No Name look so effing happy.
It was the absolute truth. I mean, it was just scary. I mean, he became human after that. No pun intended there.
As soon as Rick, told me that, he's
"Oh
like,
my God,
no one's ever done that." I'm like, okay.
I guess I can't do it.
Yeah, it was just too weird. But hopefully, I've tied this all together. I think we've hit almost every theme I
Rick
heard this
Lemberg.
morning, and
Nice.
I'm just a total Survivor freak. So
I
my
love you
kids
for that.
too. I mean, we just everything shuts down around here when Survivor comes on, and even my knife throwing friends make fun of me for that. But we just love the darn thing.
Nice.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
get in
great.
touch with Rick through knifethrowershalloffame.com.
Very nice.
It's on our
It's on our website. Rick Lemberg, I guess if not
A living
before, I'll
legend.
see you this summer, all right?
All right. Hey, it's been a real pleasure, guys.
Right on,
Thank
Rick.
you, Rick.
That guy's a living legend.
He's a lot cooler in person than you describing him.
Let me tell you something. Who was just on the phone was like having like Jimmy Page, if you're a guitar player, call in.
Was that really Rich Limburger?
Rick Lemberg!